Hello, everyone. Today, I want to share a story with you guys called Hopeless to Healing. And this is the actual truth about infertility and cellular restoration. And I just want to ask you a question. Has anybody ever remembered a time when life just felt hopeless? Not just disappointed, not just frustrated, but that gut wrenching moment where part of your life, your future, and your identity just suddenly fell out of reach. For some women, that moment can come sitting in the doctor's office. You're in that paper gown, you're entirely too cold, and everything just feels sterile until the doctor opens their mouth and says, "You're infertile." That one word can stop a woman in her tracks. It's heavy, it sounds final, and it can feel like everything in your life changes. But I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to. I want to share a story with you about one of our clients, one that still gives me chills. Her name is Carrie. She came to us heartbroken and exhausted. She was worn down by trying everything, the cycles of hoping, getting nowhere, seeing specialists, trying hormone therapy, IVF. She listened to all the advice out there, but deep down inside, she still felt hopeless. Every time she would see a negative test, and she told us straight up, we were her last option. Now, we don't take that lightly in this space because when a woman walks in with that kind of vulnerability and that kind of courage, our team knows exactly what's at stake. And here's what we found: her hormones were a mess. She had daily migraines. She wasn't sleeping through the night in 17 years. And the worst part, she no longer had communication with her body. But at Dialed In Coaching, we see things so differently. We just don't look at your symptoms and slap a bandaid on it. We don't tell women what's wrong with them. We listen and we walk with you. We build a personalized roadmap that's designed around your specific body, exactly where you're at. And for Carrie, that changed everything. Within a few short weeks, her migraines were gone. She slept through the night for the first time in years. Her cycles started regulating naturally. And most importantly, her hope came back. She wasn't broken, she was just out of alignment. You see, so many women have been taught to live programmed, to believe the system's version of what normal is, that pain is just being part of a woman, that hormone issues, oh, just take some birth control, take a pill. Infertility, it's just your age or your genetics. But we take what society has deemed normal and we chuck it out the window because a living dialed in isn't about outsourcing your power. It's about reclaiming it. Infertility is not a life sentence, and your symptoms should not be your identity. And just because you've been told it's not possible does not make that true. We know what the human body is capable of. At Dialed In Coaching, we're not here to give you a cookie cutter plan. We're here to walk beside you and equip you to know exactly how to use the tools that you already have and restore your communication with your own body. Whether you're facing infertility, adrenal fatigue, burnout, anxiety, or feeling disconnected from yourself, you deserve a strategy that sees the whole picture of you, your lifestyle, and your future. One that supports your nervous system, your hormones, that lifestyle, and the future dreams that you have. Because when women become dialed in, everything changes. Your sleep gets better. You think clear. You hold boundaries with intention, and you become magnetic. And yes, you become empowered to heal your own body. We've seen it again and again. Women like Carrie walk in with heartbreak and they walk out completely rebuilt, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Because we just don't restore your hormones, we restore your hope. So, to the woman who's listening, who's felt defeated, who's cried in silence, and who's questioned that if her body will ever work the way it's supposed to, there is hope, there is healing, and you will never be out of options in this space. At Dialed In, we believe that you're not just meant to survive, you're meant to thrive. You're not broken, and you're just waiting to be dialed in. We're the team that reminds you what is possible for your life because the best chapters in your story, they haven't been written yet.